Hi, I'm Connor, and would you look at that? It's time for a story about Smash Brothers character speculation. Yes, that's very generic. Yes, I'm not necessarily well versed in that subject. But you know what? It's all for fun. It's important to not take it seriously.
You're just saving your own butt so people won't get mad.
Yeah, it's not even gonna work.
Alright, to start, we've got to address the already announced character. Look, I'm really not sure who would be the best pick. Helix would be neat, and he's a fan favorite character, but he's also a bit out of the scope of what I'd expect of an ARMS rep. Like, he's just a tad too wacky to really represent ARMS if you'd really want him to showcase what ARMS is. And I think Helix would be just a bit too wild, unfortunately. That means my girl Twintelle is probably out of the question too, since she doesn't really use her arms. Makes me sad, but it's a sad truth. So I'm expecting them to throw the concept of assist trophies are deconfirmed out of the water and put a 4-character skin with Springman, Ribbon Girl, Ninjara, and Min Min, who all represent ARMS very well. And honestly, I could see any of them being standalone characters, since they don't run into the same problems that Twintelle and Helix run into. Min Min especially. So, final prediction. One or all of those 4. Next, we're going to jump into some of the other characters, but before we get into what I expect, we're going to get into... DOOMGUY. Okay, listen. An ammo mechanic that gives you more and more ammo as you beat the crap out of your opponents with it. It'd be like Ridley and Ganondorf had a gun-toting baby in a suit of armor that punches the actual crap out of everybody, and God, it would be so good.
ZELDA characters, please.
There's only 6 Zelda characters in Smash. 3 of them being Link, 2 of them being Zelda, and the last one being Ganondorf, who's just a souped-up Captain Falcon. God, why? Biggest adventure game in history, and it gets 4 clones and 2 half-baked princesses. There are so many characters from the Zelda series that would be amazing. How is it this badly represented? I'm just gonna rapid fire them off because they all be so good. Skull Kid, Daruk, Marin, Mipha, Yuga, Rivali, Pigganon, Urbosa, Impa, Fi, Zan, Girahim, Impa, Midnown Wolflink, Groose, Lana, the Hero Shade, even freaking Lottie! God!
SORA.
Look, I know, but I really love Kingdom Hearts, and although I really don't expect him to make it, it would be so good. I could imagine his gimmick being pretty similar to Heroes, but just a little toned down. But by God, I would love it. I know people will worry about Donald and Goofy being put in and getting that filthy Disney in my Smash Bros, but, like, Riku and Kairi could work too, almost perfectly. I know neither use a shield or magic particularly, but it would still work pretty fine, you know? Imagine a victory screen referencing Sora, Donald, and Goofy, but it's like, Sora, Riku, and Kairi! Also, Roxas as an Echo Fighter. I rest my case.
The Knight.
The little dude from Hollow Knight. He has a lot of moveset potential, and by God, I love Hollow Knight.
HORNET.
The main rival from Hollow Knight, second verse, same as the first. We'll put like these 2 in their own little category.
The Fun Game.
/ Chris Deltarune. Okay, look. Imagine it. Chris with the normals, Susie with the smash attacks, and either Ralsei or Noelle, depending on where Deltarune is going and when it comes out, yada yada yada, as the specials. Could you imagine? It could be so good and so fun, and they're much more focused around fighting than Frisk over there is. Give it to me. Final Smash would be throwing Ralsei, don't at me. Alright, that's done. Now it's time for...
What I Expect. GENO.
Hey, he's the boy. Pretty much the last main big everybody wants him character left. I could totally see him getting into the... Considering the track record with K. Rool, Banjo, Ridley, etc, etc.
Fine.
Gen 8 Pokemon, fine, whatever. It's probably gonna happen to, like, nobody's surprise. I don't think anybody particularly wants it, but it's probably gonna happen, unfortunately.
Wrexham PYRA.
Hey, it's Springman 2.0. It's essentially the same situations as ARMS, really. A character who missed his chance, but definitely deserves to get into the game. Probably, I don't know, this game is really weird. Yeesh. Either way, I can see it happening. But then again, Smash is for girls.
RAYMAN.
Okay, I lied. This is the last of the main big everybody wants him picks. I would not be surprised if both him and GENO got into the game through this last Fighters Pass. If you want to know how he could work, then literally just check out this video here.
CHEIF.
Okay. Super iconic character with a bunch of history and move references under his belt. With everything from the original game to story mode to dungeons, it would not be hard to build a moveset around this guy based around crafting and building to outsmart your opponents. Alright, those are the big ones. Some likely, some unlikely, but all of those I believe would be plausible. But that's nowhere near all of the characters I want to talk about. Blip, if you would.
I'll throw a character on screen and you come up with a mechanic? Can do. Have fun. Leon Kennedy.
A survival horror character with a mechanic that requires you to collect ammo and weapons. You start with only a pistol and a dagger. Master Chief. Armor mechanic. Plus, he's like the goddamn mascot of one of the big three. Like,
Secondary Sonic characters.
Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, blah 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 blah. Pretty much every Sonic character would translate really easily into Smash.
Frisk.
Now, look, I know I already mentioned the Fun Gang, but
Get out.
okay.
Crash. And Spyro.
Again, holy crap. That's a really easy transition into Smash. It would be awesome. It's pretty goddamn easy. Crash could have a cool box mechanic. Spyro could have a cool moveset, but ooh, those hitboxes.
Bandana D.
Meh. He's an easy transition and definitely a character who deserves it.
Vault Boy.
Nukes, it'd be really neat and...
Shantae.
Wait, no, Smash is for good boys and girls.
Monokuma.
Okay, dude, enough. Throwing characters on a wall over and over and over again is going to get us nowhere. I said all I need to, and I definitely listed off at least one character that's going to be in Fighters Pass 2. Just feels like I'm missing somebody.
Waluigi?
Okay. Changing my prediction. Springman cannot be playable under any circumstances. Otherwise...
Then it'd be a reality. The Destroy All Worlds would be free, and the fans would rule the world forever!
We have to stop him. Before he...
Take that! Yeah.